morning, Scooby. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to Gentle Yoga. What? Scooby needs to say a little good morning. Hi. He's a good boy. Are you doing yoga with us this morning, Scooby-Doo? What? What? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, his nails are so sharp too. Ow, your nails. I'm afraid to cut them myself because I've hit the quick before and it was traumatizing for us both, and the dog groomers are closed. So I think we're gonna have to bite the bullet and get over our fear together of clipping nails. Do you want to go to your bed? Want to go to your bed? Want to go in your bed? No, you can't have that. All right. Well, it is Wednesday in New England. It is nice and sunny. Nice and sunny. Turn that down. All right, let me just adjust my camera just a little bit, and then we'll get going here. All right, Scooby, will you be teaching yoga this morning? All right, so this morning we're gonna do some gentle yoga to wake ourselves up, and just to start the day off in a nice relaxing manner. Um, uh, so as always, we want to set an intention for our Wednesday morning practice, right? I'm just thinking about how polarized America and the world seems to be at the moment. It can be kind of feeling like you're being maybe tugged in a bunch of different positions and that you need to take a position. But maybe you don't have to take a position, right? Maybe you can stay within your present moment, within your truth, which doesn't have to be one side or the other, right? Maybe both sides are a little right. I don't know. But today, while we're going through this practice, maybe just thinking about what it means to be able to take both of those sides, right? Your left brain and your right brain, and bring them together without having to make a side and without having to make this side wrong and this side right. It's a tricky thing. It's human to want to put everything in a category and have something that's right and something that's wrong, right? We do it all day long. I do it all day long. It's again another piece of our biology that we've been passing down that's helped us come a long way and survive. And we've kind of flourished into a golden era that I wonder, do we need to have fully right and fully wrong? And maybe that's just something to think about through a practice. Or maybe you already have an intention for our Monday morning practice. Huh. All right, so we're gonna just try to find our nice comfortable seat. Excellent. Sitting up nice and tall, finding your sit bones here. Maybe placing our palms on our knees at the moment. And finding that pelvic floor, right? So we think about our sit bones. We have 2 bones in our glutes, and we really want to feel them engage the mat. When you're a little bit forward, right, you can't really feel that. So sitting up nice and tall to where you have to have a little bit of effort to sit this way. And breathing, just taking stock of your body and seeing what feels good and maybe what feels a little sore and maybe something feels tired. Good. So let's just take a few breaths here and we'll connect just a little bit of movement. We'll inhale and then we're going to exhale the chin to the chest. And then we'll inhale the head up, and we're going to exhale the right ear to the right shoulder. I guess I may be doing partner yoga today. Scooby doesn't seem to want to leave me today. Good. And we'll inhale out, and then we're going to exhale the left ear to the left shoulder. Good. And let's come back up to center. Let's go ahead and inhale the shoulders up to the ears and exhale them back down. Do just a few of those shoulder rolls. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Awesome. So let's start some belly breathing here. We're going to put one hand on our heart, right? Take our left hand typically and put it on our heart, and our right hand goes on our abdomen. If that doesn't work for you, you can go ahead and switch that up. But we'll go ahead and inhale through our abdomen for 2, 3, 4. Up through the heart for 2, 3, 4. And hold. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. Again, inhaling through the belly for 2, 3, 4. Taking more in air up through the heart for 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. Couple more. Inhaling through the abdomen for 2, 3, 4. Up through the heart for 2, 3. Hold the breath. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, so we're going to do another pranayama or breathing technique that we haven't done before, and it's actually a balancing technique. It can be a little bit uncomfortable. Again, if you don't want to do this, it doesn't suit you, that's okay. Just maybe practice your Ujjayi breath or your belly breath. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make this hang 10 shape with our hands, right? Good. All right, and so from here, we're gonna go ahead, we'll inhale and exhale, good. And then we're gonna go ahead and block just the right nostril. Inhale, hold the breath. Now we're gonna block the left inhale, and then open the right and exhale again through the nostril breathing, okay? If the hand thing doesn't work quite as well for you, that's okay. Make whatever shape with your hands that you'd like to. But we're going to go ahead and start. Follow along. Again, if this breath doesn't suit you, that's okay. Go back to the belly breathing. But we'll go ahead and we'll inhale and exhale through the left. Both nostrils blocked. Inhale through the right. Hold. Exhale through the left. Good. Let's try it a few more times. Inhale through the right. Hold. Exhale through the left. Good. Let's inhale through the left. Hold. Exhale through the right. Good. Inhale through the right. Hold. Exhale through the left. Good. Inhale through the left. Hold. Exhale through the right. Good. Inhale through the right. Hold. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Hold. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Hold. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Hold. Exhale through the right. Good. We can drop those hands. And find some breath. Sometimes that breath doesn't always work. If you have a deviated septum or just anything going on like that, but otherwise it's a nice calm way to find some balance, right? Taking the left side of your brain and the right side of your brain and kind of giving them both just that separate piece, giving them both a moment to be exactly what they are, and then bringing them together. Again, not making either of them right or wrong. Good. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to inhale these arms up. Then we're going to exhale this left arm down. Let's bring the right arm up and over, stretch and reach. Good. Inhale up, and now we're going to go ahead and twist to the left. So the right arm's coming across the body. We're making sure to sit up nice and tall. Good. And we'll bring those arms up, inhaling nice. And then we're going to exhale, going over to the left. H. Good. Inhaling up, and then we're going to exhale over to the right. Nice. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to inhale those arms up. We're going to reach over to the right. Inhale up, and then exhale, we're going to twist to the left. Inhale it up. Good. And then we're going to reach over, exhaling to the left. Inhale will bring us up. Then we're going to exhale, twisting to the right. Good. Inhale those arms up. We're going to exhale. We're going to come forward. Reach, 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 reach. Maybe dip the right or the left shoulder down and let the right shoulder kind of come up. You'll feel a nice stretch in the back of your right thigh and your glute. Good. And maybe dip that right shoulder down. Good. And come back. Excellent job, guys. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms up and bring them back down to heart center. Taking another deep breath, using that Ujjayi breath. We are inhaling deeply through your nose, and then you're exhaling, bringing it back down through your throat and sending it through your abdomen and through that pelvic block. And it's almost audible the way you can hear it. It should be audible. It should almost kind of sound like an ocean in your head, right? Good. Let's let those hands drop. And then we're going to bring them back up. We're going to take this right hand and we're just going to press the fingertips back towards the body. Good. And let's reverse that. Let's bring these fingertips back. Awesome job. So from here, if you have a strap, a towel, you can use that, but don't worry, you don't actually need one if you don't want one. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms up. We're going to exhale. The right hand is going to come between the shoulder blades, and the left arm is going to come up and over. Right? It's okay if your fingertips don't touch. That's kind of where the strap can come in. Right? You can kind of bring the strap with you and then catch the strap in your other hand. And then you can always walk your hands together in the back. And I'm just going to turn around to show you what that looks like. Good. Let's go ahead and start to reverse that. So if you have the strap, you'll just bring that left arm up and bring it down towards the center of the shoulder blades, and the right arm will come up back and catch. Again, practicing that Ujjayi breath. Good. Let's go ahead and release all of that. And we're just going to come into some eagle arms now. So we'll inhale the arms up, and then I'm going to take this right arm and I'm going to bring it underneath the left arm. You can either touch palms, or if you just want to hook at the thumbs, you could do that too. Whatever more comfortable for you. And we're just going to lift these arms up. If we want to bow our head, maybe we do that. Push those elbows away. Good. Let's inhale the arms back up. We're going to exhale, bringing the left arm underneath. Good. And let's bring all of that back down. Let's inhale the shoulders up and exhale them back down. And then let's go ahead, inhale, exhale, and bow our heads chin to chest. Remember, we are sitting in that nice tall posture. You should feel that your core is engaged, right? It should almost feel like you're leaning back just a touch. And staying in that nice deep breath. Good. And let's come up to center. So from here, we're going to come into a tabletop pose. And you can roll over your knees to get into that posture, or however you want to get there. Since I'm going to go sideways, I'm not going to quite roll over my knees. And we're just going to come into some cat and cows. So first, we want to really make sure that we have a nice, strong table, right? So we really want this 90-degree angle as much as you can. We'll curl the toes under, send the belly button down, bring the head up, inhale. Good, flatten the toes, exhale. Bring that spine all the way up, push the mat away, let the head fall. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow, just moving in and out of your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And come back down to a neutral position. We're going to take this left hand and we're going to bring it to the center of our mat. We're going to inhale the right arm up. We're going to exhale. We're going to thread through. There's all kinds of options with your hands here. You can simply just have it underneath your head. You can bring it up and over to the mat. You can also bring it back in a half bind as well. And let's kind of start to unravel here by placing the left arm down, bringing that right arm up. Inhale, exhale. We're going to go ahead and reverse. We're going to bring that right arm to the center of our mat. Inhale the left arm up, and on the exhale, we'll thread through. And we'll pick a hand position. We'll close our eyes and we'll work on that deep Ujjayi breath. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to start to unravel out of that. And we're going to come right back to our tabletop pose. And then we're going to walk these hands out to come to laying all the way down. So we're just going to go through some very light back bends. So we're going to come into Sphinx to start. So our elbows are right underneath our shoulders. Our hands are spread nice and wide. And we're pushing our heart out. Right? Opening up our heart. Good. And then we're exhale. Just bring it down. Elbows come out. Good. We're just going to work through a little bit of these. So we'll go ahead. We'll inhale, the elbows come, swivel around. Lift the head up. Then exhale, we swivel around, the elbows come parallel to the mat. Good. So inhale brings us back to Cobra, or excuse me, Sphinx. And exhale brings us down. Inhale, Sphinx. And bring it back down. Good. So if you want to come up into Cobra instead of Sphinx, you can do that. So this time your hands will be right underneath your shoulders. And then you'll just come right up. These shoulders are going to stay tucked right into your sides. And your elbows are bent. Good. So your choice. We're going to bring it back down. Exhale. And then we're inhaling either Sphinx or Cobra, whatever you're feeling today. Go ahead and come up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Just a few more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome job. Last one, guys. Inhale. Good. And on your exhale, you're just going to push right back to child's pose. Arms are nice and extended. And your head is just connecting with the mat. Good. So from here, we're going to come back and we're going to come to laying flat mat on our back, and we can kind of just motor around here. And we're going to come laying all the way down. Good. And we're just going to do a few leg lifts just to create a little bit of heat. So all we're going to do is bring that left leg up and press, grabbing from the back of our calf if you like. It's another great place just to take a breath and pause. Good. And then we're going to switch. We're going to bring that right leg down and the left leg comes up. Good. And that's all we've got to do. And we're just going to switch those every so often. So here we go. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Good. Inhale, exhale, switch. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just a few more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice job. All right, so now you should have ended up with your right leg up. If you didn't, that's okay. Just switch now and go ahead and bring that leg up. Good. We're going to come into a reverse pigeon. So we'll go ahead and bend at the knee. Then we will, with our left hand, take our foot, and then our right hand will kind of be placed on the knee. We'll go ahead and lift the left leg bent at the knee. Good. And we can stay right here, or if you want a little bit more, we can go ahead and reach through. So we'll take our right hand, reaching through this little triangle we made, and grabbing around the back of the left thigh, just pulling in a little bit. And we'll breathe here. Good job, guys. Let's go ahead and switch that. So we'll go ahead, extend that right leg, and then we're going to go ahead and grab the left foot and the right hand, and the left hand to the left knee. We'll go ahead and raise that right foot, so we'll almost rest that left foot on the right thigh. And we'll go ahead and thread through if we want to. Otherwise, we can still just hold that thigh. Make sure if you're holding tension in your left leg, think about letting it go. And a good way to do that is to start wiggling your toes. And then that'll kind of signal your thigh to let go and become a little bit softer. Good. And let's let all of that go completely. We're going to bring our legs out. We're going to come into another gentle back bend, a fish pose. So for fish pose, we kind of make this little diamond, right? And then we bring about the tips of our fingers right around our tailbone. And you can adjust this when we come up, so don't worry. So we're going to inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to lift up onto our forearms, right? We can adjust our hands wherever they kind of go. We're going to press our heart out, and from here, what we're trying to do is kind of use our hands to like push our upper body so we land on the crown of our head. And you may find that your glutes kind of come all the way on top of your hands, and that's okay. Right? And if you don't quite get on the crown of your head, maybe just kind of play with where your hands are, because you definitely want to be on the crown of your head for this back bend. Don't flatten the spine, especially your neck. Your neck should feel pretty comfortable, and you're pressing your forearms into the mat. Good. Now, when you're ready, you're going to come up. We're going to try to use a lot of that core to bring ourselves up, pressing through the forearms. Oh, and we'll come up to sitting. So I am going to turn around on the mat, but you don't have to. Good. So from here, we're going to bring our soles of our feet together. We're going to bring the heels as close to the body as comfortable, and we're going to come into a butterfly stretch. But sitting up nice and tall, we'll go ahead and take our thumbs and bring them to our toe mounds, or maybe we even hook around the toes, whatever you'd like. And we're going to open the soles of the feet up, just like as if they were a book and we were looking at the book. Good. Stay right here if you'd like, or on an exhale, when you're feeling ready, you could fold forward. And we can round the spine and come on up. So we'll go ahead and pick up the left leg. The knee is going to face the ceiling. The sole is flat on the floor. And we'll come into a twist. We can tuck this right foot underneath, or we can bring it straight out, whatever you'd like to do. And we're going to take this twist in a few breaths. So we inhale here, and then we exhale. We're just going to move with the waist, right? Twisting as far as the waist will take us. The shoulders and the waist are kind of one. Then we're going to inhale, exhale. Then we're going to go ahead twisting from the shoulders. Good. And then on another breath, maybe we turn our head as much as possible. And making sure we're sitting nice and tall and breathing. Good, let's go ahead and start to reverse that. So we'll bring the sole of the right foot to the mat, and we'll just kind of do whatever we feel like with this left leg. We'll inhale up nice and tall, and then we'll exhale through the waist. And we'll exhale through the shoulders. And then we'll exhale through the head whenever we're ready. Good, and let's go ahead and bring that all around. Let's go ahead and open up the legs completely. Again, we want this to be a nice and comfortable situation. If you are sitting here and you're already feeling the stretch, you've gone too far. So from here, we're just going to inhale, exhale, and we're just going to come through. Remember your heart's what's leading. Okay. And we'll walk our hands all the way to the right. Okay. And then we're going to walk our hands all the way to the left. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and roll up. We'll bring these legs together, and we're just going to come laying on the mat again. Rolling all the way down and bringing our knees right into our heart, our chest. And we'll come into a happy baby. So the soles of the feet come up, the knees are bent, and the goal here is to try to bring your knees down to the floor. Right? They're not going to get to the floor, but we're just bringing them in that direction. And if we want to rock back and forth, we can. Nice little back massage. Good. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and we're going to let the knees kind of just go over to one side, and we're going to go over to, and our head goes to the other side. So maybe knees went to the right and the head goes to the left. Good. You can stay right here. If you want a little bit more in this twist, let me kind of move a little bit. If you want a little bit more in this twist, what you can do is take this left hand and bring it over on top of the right hand. Okay, so then we're kind of all facing one side. We're almost in the fetus position. And then we're going to take this left hand, placing it on the mat kind of close to our face, and we'll go ahead and push up to slide our bodies down to the floor. And now we have our hearts on the mat. Our arms can stretch out like a T. And again, we'll look the opposite way. Good. If you went and twisted and flipped that, go ahead and start unflipping it and coming back into that first movement. And we'll go ahead and start to reverse that. So we'll bring our knees across the heart and over to the left while we look to the right. And if you are going to come into that extra twist, just give it a second here before you do that. Good. And if you wanted to come into that little twist, we can start doing that now if you'd like, or we can stay right where we are. Good. If you went into that extra twist, start to come back out of it. And give yourself just a second here. And we'll start to bring your knees back to our heart. And we'll just come right into a cobbler's pose. So the soles of the feet are together, the knees are away, essentially making a diamond with your feet and bringing it all the way down and resting in cobbler's pose for just a moment here. And we are going to get ready for Shavasana. So if you wanted to put on some extra clothes, find a blanket, whatever you'd like to do, you can go ahead and do that now and then meet us back in cobbler's pose. Good. And when you're ready, we're going to start to head down to Shavasana. We'll go ahead and extend one leg, and we'll extend the other leg, and finding a comfortable spot for our hands. Maybe they stay on our abdomen. Maybe they come down to the mat, right? If you leave your hands on top of you, that's you trying to give yourself energy, give yourself comfort. If you leave them on the mat, palms facing up, you're ready to receive. Right? Two different concepts, ready to give and ready to receive, and both are really good options. So you figure out what you need for today and you decide. Good, and we'll keep our eyes closed and keep ourselves on the mat. And we'll start to relax into Shavasana. We'll go ahead and we'll feel our feet become warm. We'll become warm. Our calves will start to relax and release. The backs of our thighs melt away into the mat. Our hips feel open and warm. We notice our breath is coming to us easily. Maybe it's even a little shallow, but we let go of the controlled breath of the practice. We feel our shoulders relax. Our heart relaxes. The tongue rests peacefully on the roof of the mouth. There's nothing left to say. We feel our head relax as we surrender into the nothingness. Surrendering into the idea that we are a small part of something else. And we allow ourselves to melt into the mat. As we rest into Shavasana pose. you can start to come back to your body, bringing your awareness back to yourself and making movements however you see necessary. Maybe they're big movements, maybe they're small movements, but allowing your body to process waking up from Shavasana however feels comfortable for you this morning. And then when you're ready, you'll roll to your left side in the fetus position. And when you're ready, in your own time, you'll come to a comfortable seated position with your hands at heart center. Good. And when you're here, we'll just create a little bit of heat in your hands. And we'll offer that heat to our face. And pressing the fingertips into the third eye center, which is right in between the eyebrows and just above, right where that pineal gland is. May we walk through today with peace in our minds. May we walk through today with peace in our speech. And may we walk through today with peace in our hearts. May we be able to forgive ourselves and others when we're not able to act through peace. And may we walk through our days remembering that we don't have to make others wrong to make ourselves right. We'll inhale, exhale, shanti, 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 peace. Wonderful, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining me for a gentle yoga class, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Buddy,